just kept coming.
The fight of the year.
The champion now has Bo wobbling. It's seen the best of both men.
I'll get my revenge. I will repeat.
Bo Holyfield live from Caesar's Palace, November 6th on pay-per-view. Call now to order.
So you think driving an Oldsmobile 88 is like sitting in your living room? Well, we've got a photo of your living room here. Love the couch. Now take a look at the 88 LSS. Cooler seats, much better sound system. Plus it handles better than your living room. Not to mention many cars. So if you're gonna sit down, at least do it someplace good. It's your money.
Customize your bathroom with medicine cabinets from Menards. Nautilus offers a wide variety of bath cabinets from simple to extravagant. A classic oval or rectangular style is $49.98. Add the finishing touch to your bath with a faucet from Mold. Choose from many distinct styles, all on sale. A chrome bath faucet is $18.83. Renew your bathroom with help from Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
The new four-wheel drive 175 horsepower Isuzu Rodeo. It's the vehicle some of you have been waiting for a long time. The Isuzu Rodeo, practically amazing.
We have an update for you on that breaking story in China. A Boeing 747 has overshot the runway at Hong Kong's airport and has plunged into the sea. Rescue efforts are now underway to evacuate the passengers. Hong Kong radio says about 300 people were on board the plane. There are no immediate reports of casualties. Witnesses say they can see the plane at the end of the runway tipped into the water. The weather was windy and rainy at the time of the accident, and a typhoon alert was in place. We'll have more on this story beginning tomorrow morning on Eyewitness News at 6 a.m.
Well, that's our report for tonight. I'm John Furry.
And I'm Marianne Childers. For Jim Rose, Steve Deschler, and all of us at Channel 7, thanks for joining us. Have a good night.
All my friends, we joke about the fact that we don't like to drive our parents' cars because it makes us feel old and stupid. But I told my parents this is the only station wagon I will ever drive.
Surprisingly, soon after buying the wagon, we decided we needed to get a newer car for Ellie to take away to college with her.
We knew that we could go right back to Saturn and get something that we felt good about, but also that Ellie was going to be thrilled with. And
I am.
Remember the last time we came to Chili's? You got the
chicken nachos.
Right, they were great, and then you had the
chicken fajitas.
Right, I remember how much you liked them, and I had the
grilled chicken.
Right, with the
fresh steamed vegetables.
Remember our waitress? Remember what you said to her?
Check, please.
That's right. That was at the end of our meal. Oh man, our first trip here. Oh, I'll never forget it.
It was yesterday.
That's right. It was. I remember. Man, it was great.
These animals can't speak for themselves, but they can speak for the earth.
We've admired Susan's work for a long time, but we admire the purpose it serves even more.
I use my drawings to teach kids to care for the environment, and with Walmart's help, it's working.
She travels to schools around the country, using her book to teach kids about the environment. But she can't make it to every school, so we offer her book free to teachers here at Walmart.
The way I look at it, we all live here, and we all have responsibility.
There's a lot about the new Galant that you may not know. Like being first in its class with dual airbags, standard. In fact, after Automobile Magazine scrutinized the all-new Galant, it said it may be the most car per dollar in its class. A class, we might add, that includes Accord and Camry. The all-new 1994 Mitsubishi Galant. Lease a new Galant S now for just $1,000 down and $199 a month.
If you just took them out of the bag and put them on, I'd get very ill.
In a special report, Kathy Brock reveals the dirt on dry cleaning tomorrow at 10.
I'm giving one of my staff members the shock of her life on tomorrow's Oprah.
I'm giving one of my staff members the shock of her life on tomorrow's Oprah.
I'm giving one of my staff members the shock of her life on tomorrow's Oprah.
I'm giving one of my staff members the shock of her life on tomorrow's Oprah.
tomorrow's Oprah.
November 3rd, 1993.
I think it makes all of us sick to our stomachs to contemplate these pictures as we've been doing now for 30 hours and think that all of this misery and anguish, the people who've been burned out and the people who've been burned, and it can all be attributed to one person.
This, unfortunately, is Southern California again tonight. Nearly 300 homes destroyed, over 100 people injured, 35,000 acres burned. Tonight, the battle against the fires of Southern California.
This is ABC News Nightline. Reporting from Washington, Ted Koppel.
The winds. Once again, so much depends on whether the winds pick up. At the moment, there continue to be fires, significant fires in Old Topanga Canyon, but with relatively calm wind conditions for much of this afternoon and into this evening, firefighters have been able to keep the fires from spreading east, and that is a major achievement. Let us show you why, beginning with this larger map. You can see greater Los Angeles over there on the right. There's Beverly Hills and Hollywood. As the Pacific coast bears sharply to the west, there is Malibu over at the left side of the map. If you look up toward the top of the map now, up there is Calabasas. That's where the fires started yesterday, and then they swept due south through the canyons of the Santa Monica Mountains. The great fear that firefighters had today was that the fires would work their way east across Route 27, or Old Topanga Boulevard, in the direction of the more densely populated Pacific Palisades region. With that for orientation, let's go live now to Nightline correspondent Dave Marish, who is flying over the area by helicopter. Good evening, Dave.
Good evening, Ted. I think our story is the coronas that you can see of those angry fires down there. They're almost perfectly symmetrical. That's because there's no wind driving them. They're staying pretty much right on top of the flames. And that's the best news of all for the people just east of Topanga Canyon, the people in the Pacific Highlands area, the Palisades Highlands area, west of Los Angeles, who were very worried for a while tonight when it looked like the winds might be bringing these Topanga Canyon fires their way. But as the winds have dropped down, so has the danger. And although the fires still look angry, it's a sullen, almost defeated kind of anger, Ted. Almost like the angry eyes of animals that are walking on the perimeter of a campfire but don't dare penetrate to mess with anybody.
Now,
and
Dave,
that seems to be the way these fires are behaving tonight.
Dave, as those yesterday when the fires really were quite angry and the winds were whipping them around, despite the fact that it was night, there were some airborne efforts to control those fires. Are there any such efforts tonight? Any helicopters or fixed-wing flying?
No, I don't think so. There is a lot of helicopter traffic here that we can see and hear as well, but I don't think there are water drops going on tonight. And I think a lot of that is a measure of the increased level of confidence by fire officials that these fires, which are not in any sense under control, are being almost completely contained.
All right, David, I'm sure we'll be coming back to you throughout the course of this program. Almost directly below you now in Topanga Canyon is ABC's Brian Rooney. Brian, it looks as though over your right shoulder you have a fairly good-sized fire going.
Well, I wouldn't attach a...
Right where you live. I'm Judy Muller for Nightline in Malibu.
And we'll be back with more on the Malibu fire in a moment.
This is ABC News Nightline, brought to you by Acura.
Paying for quality can be a difficult decision at first. But over time, it gets a lot easier to live with. Acura. Some things are worth the price.
software you want to run fall into place? Intel, the computer inside.
Buying a diamond? Nervous? You ought to be. Our undercover investigation discovered it's buyer beware. Primetime rocks the diamond business. Thursday.
The American Impressions Collection from Ethan Allen. Just because you don't have a lot of money to throw around doesn't mean you have to live with disposable furniture.
Come in now during our fall sale.
Nightline correspondent Dave Marish has spent much of this day watching the battle between nature and firefighters being played out at Topanga Canyon. We return once more to him now, still live above the fire. David?
Thank you, Ted. Yes, we are almost directly above the Topanga Canyon fires, looking eastward towards Los Angeles. I say fires because even though there is one big fire, it is really made up of dozens.
Fire contained.
Chief Freeman, thank you so much for joining us this evening. I know it's been a rough day again for you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
We'll be back with a look at how most of the residents of Los Angeles witnessed today's events in a moment.
I will build a motor car for the great multitude, constructed of the best materials by the best men and women to be hired. Any person making a good salary will be able to own one and enjoy with his family the blessings of hours of pleasure in God's great open spaces.
I want to tell you about my home far away. My mother and father are there.
Strengthening the links of communications requires capital. In the last 3 years, Merrill Lynch raised over $50 billion for communications companies around the globe. We connect investors to opportunities and the people of the world to each other. For them, it makes a difference. The difference is Merrill Lynch.
Next time, live reports on the Southern California wildfires from Spencer Christian.
Plus Vice President Al Gore and James Caan on the next Good Morning America.
Right now, McDonald's has a breakfast deal that's almost as good as going home to see Mom.
When Charlie's home, I give him something to eat and his choice of beverages.
McDonald's gives you a delicious Egg McMuffin and your choice of a large coffee or small Minute Maid orange juice. For a limited time, it's only $1.75.
Of course, I bring him his favorite paper.
McDonald's adds the Daily Chicago Tribune, making the whole deal just $2.
Oh, I charge more than that.
Hurry in for the Daybreak deal. What you want is what you get at McDonald's today.
So you think driving an Oldsmobile 88 is like sitting in your living room? Well, we've got a photo of your living room here. Love the couch. Now take a look at the 88 LSS. Cooler seats, much better sound system. Plus it handles better than your living room. Not to mention many cars. So if you're gonna sit down, at least do it someplace good. It's your money.
Dear Midas, my car was making a terrible squeaking noise. Your competitor said, you need new brakes. At Midas, I got a thorough inspection, was told,
you don't need new brakes. The squeaking noise is caused by brake dust.
Such honesty is refreshing in a time of auto repair rip-offs. Yours truly, Frank J. Ruder.
Stop by your local Chicagoland or Northwest Indiana Midas shop for a free brake inspection. That's the Midas way, the way it should be.
Once again, our affiliate KABC Los Angeles has spent most of the day providing live news coverage to a city in crisis. Nightline's Chris Bury has been monitoring their cameras and reporters from the start of this day.
To pack up and move out. Tonight, they wait, watch, and hope to see their homes intact tomorrow morning. This is Chris Bury for Nightline.
And we will be back with a live update on the fires in just a moment.
Do you wash your dishes before you wash your dishes? Why? The Maytag Jet Clean dishwasher has 43 powerful jets designed to make you somewhat unnecessary. You'll get used to it. Maytag, the dependability people.
Reflections of Ireland now, and remember the way we were. John McNally's Reflections of Ireland on 2 CDs or 2 cassettes, plus the special bonus in-concert video exclusively from KTEL.
Order John McNally Reflections of Ireland today. Call 1-800-582-1144. Just $19.95 for 2 cassettes, $24.95 for 2 CDs. This includes the bonus concert video. Have your credit card or checkbook ready and call 1-800-582-1144. That's 1-800-582-1144. Or send check or money order to John McNally, Box 46004, Department E, Plymouth, Minnesota 55447. Or call 1-800-582-1144.
Is it a cruel thing? Is it a fashion thing? Is it a wrong thing? Is it a rights thing? Who's right? Who's wrong? The never-ending fight over furs. Tomorrow on Good Day Chicago.
What I do about these election results? David, you gotta spin this for me.
Call it change, Mr. President.
Yeah, change. That's good. Change. I like change. Change for change's sake.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Rush Limbaugh. It just about contained the wildfires that swept through the Santa Monica Mountains this week. Next on Primetime, a hidden camera investigation into the tricks of the diamond trade. That's News Brief.
Anytime you have more than one child, it's a busy household.
Ameritech, your local phone company, knows how hectic life can be.
It's always chaotic.
That's why our business hours go well beyond 9 to 5, like yours do.
I'm teaching. I go to graduate school full-time.
This is a real convenience for Mrs. Turner. She can call us when she's got some free time.
My day never ends.
Whenever that is. Ameritech, your link to a better life.
Along with 50 other standard amenities, the Nissan Maxima GXE has a keyless entry system on the door. This system allows you to unlock doors, open the trunk, and even open windows automatically. But if you think the door is impressive, just imagine what's behind it. Now lease a Maxima with a standard V6 for just $1,000 down and $289 a month for 36 months.
Oprah gives this couple the surprise of their lives at 10.
November 4th, 1993.
A primetime hidden camera investigation. Is your diamond worth what you think? We took $25,000 and went shopping to show you the tricks of the diamond trade. You'll see salesmen who tell us one thing when we're buying the stone, another when they don't know the diamond they're evaluating is the very same diamond they sold us.
Do not believe everything people tell you from now on.
And something else, diamond switching. We take a fine diamond ring to a jeweler to be fixed, only to have him give us back.
This is not the same diamond.
Well, we got a problem when I ask you about it.
Tonight, a government-run experiment that turned deadly. Patients said they tried to tell their doctors something was wrong, but their complaints were discounted.
Carlton, first of all, tell your doctor. Go to NIH, call them up, tell them that there's something wrong, and he would say, I have, honest, I have.
Tonight, a promising new drug that killed the people it was supposed to help. Did the doctors miss warning signs?
Who should they have been angry at?
I guess they should have been angry at us.
Hopelessly devoted. You know her, the fresh-faced beauty. who zoomed to the top of the music charts in the 70s and 80s. Tonight, Olivia Newton-John talks about her season of personal struggle and triumph. From the husband 10 years younger.
I had the hang-up that he was younger than me. He had no problem with it, but I did.
To the death of a young friend.
So out of difficulty and out of nightmares come dreams.
And her own battle with breast cancer.
How did you feel when you heard that, in fact, you...
That I had cancer. Say the word. We've got to get used to this word. This word always freaks everybody out. It's just a word, you know.
Finally, Bad News Bears. From ABC News, with anchors Diane Sawyer in New York, Sam Donaldson in Washington, Chief Correspondent Chris Wallace, Judd Rose, Sylvia Chase, John Quinones, Renee Poussaint, and Nancy Collins. This is Prime Time.
Pepperidge Farm beef gravy.
Tastes delicious.
Well, in taste tests, gravy lovers preferred Pepperidge Farm beef gravy over Heinz.
Not surprising.
And Pepperidge Farm gravy is 98% fat-free.
100% delicious.
A day for more than 2 months. That's how we develop and test the engine of the Honda Civic. No wonder the Civic lasts such a long, long time. Heck, it even outlasts our engineers.
November, a month of great entertainment on ABC. We've got the movies. When a child's been assaulted, how far should a parent go? Bruce Davison, Leslie Ann Warren, A Mother's Revenge. Then, it's an all-new miniseries based on a bestseller, JFK, Reckless Youth.
Freeze! You're under arrest.
And Oprah Winfrey's raising her family against the odds. There are no children here. November movies on ABC.
Prime Time. Now from New York, Diane Sawyer.
Good evening. If you have a diamond or plan to get one someday, this story is for you. We know there are a lot of very reputable jewelers in this country, but several months ago, we began receiving reports
to be patient.
My only thought was, God, you know, just strike me dead right here and take me, but don't take Sonny.
Should doctors have known there was something terribly wrong? When Prime Time continues.
Search. Search. What is it for?
Hey, I think we got something over here.
Good dog.
At JCPenney, before you try it on, we try it out. We stretch it, bake it, and try our best to break it. Before you pick one of our newest knits, we pick it apart. Before you choose a cool print vest, we put it to the test. We check the spots, check the stripes, and check the checks to see if the colors wash out, rub off, or fade away. In short, before you wear it out, we wear it out. Looking over our coats and under the hood to make sure it's made right, it looks right, and the price is right. And that's the true test of value.
We're using high-resolution robotics
lot of cameras in order to give you a closer look at the fit and finish of our Lincoln cars. To achieve this kind of quality, we not only employ technologically advanced machines, we also employ dedicated people who bring to Lincoln a craftsmanship that can't be duplicated by a mere machine. Sorry, fellas. Lincoln, what a luxury car should be.
He's been called brash, offensive, and the most dangerous man in America. So why do so many people love Rush Limbaugh? My exclusive interview with the outrageous talk show host. What about when you say feminists are ugly women who need dates? 2020, Friday.
Saturday on an all-new Commish.
A rising sun, they're taking us over.
When Tony's friend is accused of a hate crime,
I did not shoot Aoki.
Tony calls out the troops to prove his innocence.
I need you to help me smoke him out.
Ernest Borgnine on the Commish, Saturday.
Primetime continues. Now from Washington, Sam Donaldson.
It started out as an experiment to save lives. The government hoped to make medical history by finding the cure for hepatitis B, a virus.
Olivia Newton-John talks intimately about her breast cancer. When Primetime continues after this from our ABC stations.
This is an Eyewitness News Brief. Now here's John Drury.
Good evening. Tonight at 10, she feared for her life. Now she's missing. We're working on a new case of stalking in the suburbs. Also, the inside story of what may have caused the construction collapse near the Loop. Then, the dirt on dry cleaning. There's a hidden danger that could make you sick.
There may be some health effects associated with breathing the fumes from the dry clean clothes.
Tonight, we put dry cleaning to the test in our special segment. Plus, Oprah drops in to surprise a suburban family. Join Marianne Childers and me on Eyewitness News tonight at 10.
Our first date was at Chili's exactly 2 years ago.
1.5 years, actually.
It was a Friday night.
Saturday lunch.
Had some of the best tasting chicken fajitas ever.
The beef fajitas were delicious.
We ate them straight off the platter.
No. We wrapped them in tortillas with onions and guacamole and cheese.
We decided then and there they were the best things we had ever tasted, and Chili's was going to be our restaurant.
That's right, we did.
Haven't agreed on a darn thing since.
Nope.
Let's try the beef fajitas.
Chicken.
Chicken?
Chicken.
When it came time to design a lease program for the new Accord, we dropped everything.
Primetime Live, an ABC News magazine, will continue in a moment.
The Ragu chef created new Ragu Super Vegetable Primavera because we should all eat more vegetables. So his chunkiest sauce ever has vegetables, vegetables, and more vegetables. New Ragu Super Vegetable Primavera.
I know. Say we didn't get the package.
Martha! Tom! Did you get our package?
Gee, it never got here.
Really?
Introducing tracking software from Federal Express.
It was delivered to your place at 9:22 a.m.
Ah! Probably stuck in the mailroom.
No, it was signed for by your partner, Brian.
Now you can track packages right from your computer on your desk.
Brian, are you there?
Oh, that package, Martha. We could negotiate a deal at this.
Introducing Nestle European-style hot chocolates. Savor the richness of Swiss chocolate truffle. And make the world go away. Nestle European-style hot chocolates.
Oh, Mr. Energizer Penny, out for a stroll. My matter desolidificator will put an end to your precious little sauce of card. Your hippity-hoppity days are over.
Still going. Nothing outlasts the Energizer battery. It keeps going and going.
real nightmare. Imagine a stove made of glass. What a greasy mess. But it's the perfect job for new Glass and Surface Windex Clear. See, some all-purpose cleaners leave a cloudy residue. New Windex Clear has a unique degreasing formula for a clean that's crystal clear. So say goodbye to cloudy residue, now for all your surfaces. There's new Glass and Surface Windex Clear for a clean as clear as glass from S.C. Johnson Wax.
It won the Academy Award for Best Picture. It's this year's television event of the season. Now see it as it was meant to be experienced with never-before-seen footage. It's the world television premiere of Kevin Costner's Dances with Wolves, Sunday at 8, 7 Central.
Monday on day one, when California banned assault weapons, one manufacturer found a way to get this weapon out on the street. Very deadly, very legal. How could this happen? Forrest Sawyer on day one, Monday at 8, 7 Central.
It's funny how we look at celebrities. We see them on the movie screens, think And for her next project, Olivia Newton-John is co-producing and recording a new album in Australia. The first time she's written all the lyrics and music herself.
Still to come, Bear Terror. When Primetime continues.
Don't you wish you could be this comfortable with all your decisions? Acura. Some things are worth the price.
How's dinner looking? Sort of empty, huh? I can help. Lipton Golden Sauté Pasta. Delicate pasta, seasonings, yummy sauté taste. New Golden Sauté Pasta. The sauté taste that's on your side. And mine.
I've been a stage and screen director for a long time, and Stella's been an actress for a long time.
For 30 years, we put money in Dreyfus mutual funds every month. Dreyfus is a leader in mutual funds.
In mutual funds, we're diversified over many, many stocks.
That's good.
Now, they say the play's the thing. Now, mutual funds aren't too bad either.
You're saying it all. Let's do this again. Wait a minute.
You build a new razor with precision heads to shave below the skin in comfort. And what do you get? Cut a precision groove to help the Norelco lift and cut system shave even closer. And what do you get? Build a razor that shaves closer, smoother than ever before. And what do you get? The new Norelco razors, our closest shave ever.
This is hydroplaning in less than an inch of water, and they're being pulled by Goodyear all-season AquaTread radials. AquaTread's deep groove design channels water away as you drive for outstanding traction. Hydroplaning, AquaTreading. Think about it.
Good evening, I'm Marianne Childers.
And I'm John Drury. Next on Eyewitness News, this woman's been kidnapped, the apparent victim of a stalker. A live report is next. Also, did unsafe shortcuts lead to Chicago's construction accident?
And then dry clean clothes. A hidden chemical could make you sick. Get the dirt on dry cleaning in our special segment. Channel 7 News at 10 is next.
The Academy Award for Best Picture now with never-before-seen footage. It's the world television premiere of Kevin Costner's Dances with Wolves, Sunday at 8, 7 Central.
Every now and then we bring you something for no other reason than it made us stop and watch when we saw it. Whatever the cause, this has been a week for bad news bears in two separate places. We emphasize no one was seriously hurt in either incident, but it was scary. First in Poland, look.
A muzzled, declawed bear was escorted onto a TV talk show. If you have illusions bears are cuddling, watch as two different...
2 years. There are no Mensa cards in their pockets.
And we'll take you to a community where they've drastically reduced crime by getting tough with juvenile offenders.
We call these kids what they are. They're serious habitual offenders, and they need to be locked up.
Also, how much safer are you with a gun in your home? What makes you a vulnerable target for criminals? What should you do if you're attacked? All that and more next week when we devote an hour to how to be safe in America.
2020 tomorrow night. I'm Diane Sawyer in New York. Good night to you, and good night, Sam.
Good night, Diane. I'm Sam Donaldson in Washington. Later on Nightline, the rise of the religious right, perhaps the largest grassroots movement in recent history. Join us next Thursday for a special edition of Primetime Live.
The American Broadcasting Company, ABC.
Bob and Judy bought this Escort. They liked Ford's one-price offer until we told them that they could have bought this comparably equipped Chevy Cavalier for less. A Chevy Cavalier with automatic transmission and anti-lock brakes. Those are extra on the Escort.
Oh, I could just...
Now, Judy feels cheated. Bob blames himself.
In the race to sell homes, experienced agents do better than others. That's just the way it is. RE/MAX Associates across North America lead the real estate industry 3-to-1 in sales per agent. So who stands tall above the others in experience? Who do you think? If you're looking for a winner, look for RE/MAX. Out in front.
There's a porcupine in my throat.
Sore throats hurt.
Ow.
That's why we introduced new Triaminic sore throat formula. The first children's medicine made for coughs and colds with sore throats.
But my nose is like a river.
So for other kinds of colds, Triaminic makes other formulas, each with the right medicine for your family's worst symptoms.
Feels like feathers in my chest.
The next time there's a cold in your family, Triaminic. Just tell us where it hurts.
Reuniting long-lost loves on the next Les Brown Show.
Eyewitness. What isn't all other premium gasolines? What's clear? Amoco Ultimate is the only premium refined an extra step to remove harmful impurities the others leave in every tankful. What's clear? Why we do it. For a cleaner environment and unsurpassed performance, crystal clear Amoco Ultimate.
There's a lot about the new Galant that you may not know. Like being first in its class with dual airbags, standard. In fact, after Automobile Magazine scrutinized the all-new Galant, it said it may be the most car per dollar in its class. A class, we might add, that includes Accord and Camry. The all-new 1994 Mitsubishi Galant. Lease a new Galant S now for just $1,000 down and $199 a month.
Finally tonight, Oprah's surprise. She appeared at the home of Mike and Mary Beth O'Connor of Westchester and offered to take care of their 5 children for the evening. Oprah sent the couple away in a limo and paid for their night out at their favorite restaurant. And for 3 hours, Oprah took care of the children ranging in age from 11 to 2 months. She helped them with their homework, played with them, even changed the baby's diapers.
I told Mary Beth that it was better than having the president in my house, and it felt that way.
She was very nice, a good, very good person, and the kids loved her. She said she was comfortable in my home, so that was really a compliment.
When the O'Connors came home, the children were all asleep. Oprah stayed and chatted for a few hours more, and you can see more of Oprah's visits on her show tomorrow morning. Well, that's our report for tonight. I'm John Drury.
And I'm Marianne Childers. For Tim Weigel, Steve Dashler, and all of us at Channel 7 Eyewitness News, thanks for watching and good night.
If you just took them out of the bag and put them on, I'd get very ill.
In a special report, Kathy Brock reveals the dirt on dry cleaning tomorrow at 10.
People around Flat Rock, Michigan feel more secure driving the Mazda 626. They make them themselves, so they put dual airbags in every one of theirs. And every one of yours, too. And Flat Rock, Michigan, they build the Mazda 626 so that even with its V6 engine, it still costs less than a 4-cylinder Camry LE. Around Flat Rock, they think that's a powerful argument for the 626. And so do we.
Yeah, I'm ready. Why not? The president says we all have to do our part to balance the budget. Well, okay. Here at Cub, we'd like to suggest a way to drastically cut spending. Shop at Cub.
We've got good products, good prices.
Really looks good. Yeah. Here you get the finest groceries, the freshest produce, at the lowest overall prices. That's why it's one way to cut spending without tightening your belt.
Come celebrate and save at Verlo Mattress Factory Store. New Verlo stores are opening all across America, and we're all celebrating. Every mattress sold by Verlo is handcrafted by Verlo, right in your area. There's no middleman's markup, so you save every day of the week. See for yourself. Stop into the grand opening celebration on now at your local Verlo Mattress Factory Store. Call 1-800-224-VERLO for the store nearest you.
In Japan, they can't get enough of American products. They love our clothes, music, food, even our sports. And I imagine when they find out that here in the U.S., an Olds Cutlass Supreme Special Edition costs over $6,000 less than a Nissan Maxima GXE, they'll want that too. So do the Japanese thing. Buy American. It's your money.
For more, see Saturday's Chicago Tribune.
Jack Lemmon stars in The Murder of Mary Fagan, late night tonight.
November 4th, 1993.
Under the blood of Jesus. Under the blood of Jesus.
They're armed with faith.
We shall not be militant in the sense of the military, but militant for the glory of our Lord and Savior, Jesus.
You're all gonna go to hell.
They're angry.
I won't tell you about how the first thing they want to do is give them condoms in 7th grade, but they didn't have books or lockers.
They have a new plan, and they're determined to succeed.
This is about staying and staying and staying. And when you get knocked down, you get back up again.
Tonight, the strategy, the movement, God and the grassroots.
This is ABC News Nightline. Reporting from Washington, Ted Koppel.
This has not been a good week for liberal Democrats.
This is ABC News Nightline. Brought to you by Merrill Lynch.
Retirement years should be secure years. That's why Merrill Lynch has a gerontologist to help us understand the social, emotional, and financial needs these years bring. That extra insight can make a difference between seeking security and finding it. The difference is Merrill Lynch.
Maytag repairmen own the finest tools. And sometimes, they even get to use them. Maytag, the dependability people.
It kills the germs that cause bad breath. It fights plaque. It battles the gum infection, gingivitis. It's Listerine antiseptic. It's there to protect you.
He's been called brash, offensive, and the most dangerous man in America. So why do so many people love Rush Limbaugh? My exclusive interview, 2020, Friday.
Dear Midas customers, announcing a very special offer.
Stop by your local Chicagoland or Northwest Indiana Midas shop for a free brake inspection. That's the Midas way, the way it should be.
So, you think you've taken a good look at the Olds Cutlass Supreme? But have you seen one from this angle? Or these angles? Or even this angle? How about these?
let's not forget this angle. It's your choice.
For more, see Saturday's Chicago Tribune.
Here are more things to be happy about. Being world champ, snooze buttons, a friendly smile, and a health plan with good doctors close to home. Be happy, be healthy. Humana.
If you could find an issue that was of equal concern, say, in Greenville, South Carolina, and New York City, you might, from a national political point of view, be onto something.
difficult decision at first. But over time, it gets a lot easier to live with. Acura. Some things are worth the price.
Hey, in Manteo, North Carolina, Ace is a place. Let's see why.
New answers to old problems.
Like Ace Christmas Mini Lights Clear or assorted colors, just $247. And a Procter Silex 12-cup digital coffee maker, just $19.96.
Hey, Ace is America's place for answers.
Next time, how you can cut down on stress by eating the right food.
Plus actress Meg Ryan and tennis great Gabriella Sabatini on the next Good Morning America.
It began with a single shoe store and a commitment to customer satisfaction unique in retailing. Today, that philosophy has spawned 72 stores across America. And even at a time when retail sales were dismal, Nordstrom climbed to a record $3 billion. Where do you find companies that are selling at a time when nobody's buying? Actually, there's a list of them printed every day. NASDAQ, the stock market for the next 100 years.
First, there were the stairs, then the articles, then the waiting lists, the fan mail, the owners' clubs, and the worldwide following, the likes of which few cars have ever known. On November 15th, it starts all over again.
It's never been your style to live like anyone else, so why start now? The American Dimensions collection from Ethan Allen. Eclectic and most agreeably priced. For people who really love to live at home. Come in now during our fall sale.
Pat Robertson, the minister, politician, and entrepreneur, has also assumed the mantle of visionary for the Christian Coalition. He has assigned the nuts and bolts of pulling it all together to a 32-year-old political newcomer, Ralph Reed.
It isn't fair to tag...
I talked with Ralph Reed last week at the Virginia Beach headquarters of the Christian Coalition.
Names mean a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You call a movement something and you are sending out messages both to your friends and to your adversaries. Why Christian Coalition?
And the Christian Coalition believes it has a leg up on gaining their allegiance. I'll be back in a moment.
I teach because I love it.
What you try not to...
And because the future needs shaping.
Like I did.
For my future, I invest in Dreyfus mutual funds. They give me professional people, professional managers who keep their eyes on the market. Dreyfus fund managers, I trust these people. You know, they're the kind of people that are always looking for opportunities.
Now you have to finish your math assignment.
Anyone who does their homework, I like.
You have your choice of either blue or red.
week on the coast. And all she remembers is the hotel swimming pool.
I sometimes think my Taurus is safer than my living room.
I fill the entire back with groceries. And they still say there's nothing to eat.
For so many people, for so many reasons, Ford Taurus, the best-selling car in America.
Man, when I get a cold, it's a killer cold. I'm not taking a 4-hour pill like Actifed. For Sudafed, it wears off too quick. I take Contact. Man, I'm out there all day. Need something that works 12 hours, and Contact works 12 hours. It relieves the congestion in your head. You know, your ruddy nose. The 4-hour medication, take it in the morning. Get to work, it's gone. Take a Contact and it'll take you through the whole day.
One Contact gives you 12 hours of time-released relief.
No work, no pay.
Contact helps turn sick days into work days.
This is a Goodyear Aquatread, and this is a gallon of water. Aquatread's deep groove design.
Because the color's translucent, and my hair is always healthy looking and fit. Do I deserve such riches? Only if I think I'm worth it.
Rich Conditioning Preference by L'Oreal.
When Karen Forshner discovered she'd contracted Lyme disease and passed it on to her newborn, Karen and her husband Tom started the Lyme Disease Foundation to help educate, raise funds, and look for a cure. Experts say her efforts could yield a vaccine this year. Karen Forshner, another woman of worth, brought to you by L'Oreal.
Martin is Detroit's #1 DJ. But when in Living Color's Tommy Davidson comes to town...
Do you remember Martin Pan? I didn't recognize him without that mop bucket.
Will his fans desert him?
Can I have your autograph?
Martin.
I love the kids.
I love you too, Gary Coleman.
Sunday at 7 on Fox Chicago. These could be affecting your child's behavior. When does it stop being just a game? Video violence. A Fox Focus report tomorrow on Good Day Chicago. He knows sports, world politics, and he knows what America is thinking. Forget the coffee. He'll get you started. Larry King live Monday at 6 on Good Day Chicago.
Most of the problems today can be associated with the last 12...
Larry King Show. And next on 2020, Barbara Walters talks with Rush Limbaugh. That's News Brief.
Watch the Oprah Winfrey Show, weekdays at 9, only on Channel 7.
There's a porcupine in my throat.
Sore throats hurt.
Ow.
That's why we introduced new Triaminic sore throat formula. The first children's medicine made for coughs and colds with sore throats.
But my nose is like a river.
So for other kinds of colds, Triaminic makes other formulas, each with the right medicine for your family's worst symptoms.
Feels like feathers in my chest.
The next time there's a cold in your family, Triaminic. Just tell us where it hurts.
Introducing Leadership Leasing from your Honda dealer. It puts the new Accord well within your reach.
Nobody does it like you, the way that you do. Hoover, nobody does it like you.
Get the dirt on dry cleaning, tonight at 10.
Good evening, I'm Barbara Walters. Hugh Downs is on assignment, and this is 2020.
From ABC News, around the world and into your home, the stories that touch your life, with Hugh Downs and Barbara Walters. This is 2020. Tonight, crime in America. In your neighborhood, is there any way to stop it?
You can run, but you can't hide. You have to face it.
She was a victim.
Just move it!
Now she's fighting back.
I'm out there to make sure nobody else is a victim.
She patrols at night, challenging drug dealers, gang members, places that attract prostitutes.
Disturbing us for disturbing our business. We don't like that.
Tom Gerald, and a woman who's fed up with fear. She's out there on the front lines, taking back the streets. He's in a class by himself, a media megastar with millions of fans, millions of dollars, and talent on loan from God. The wildly successful talk show host, Rush Limbaugh.
The devil.
Barbara Walters explores his public image.
I am a threat.
to a specific group of people in this country known as liberals.
And his private life.
I'm perceived as hating
Do you?
Where he came from and where he's going.
You want to ever be in politics?
The man America loves and loves to hate. Rush Limbaugh. Plus, the riots in Los Angeles were shocking. So were the latest verdicts. The mob that attacked Reginald Denny found another victim that night. He was brutally beaten and publicly humiliated.
He sprayed this black graffiti stuff all over his private part.
Did justice serve this innocent man?
The only good thing that came out of this is that my dad's alive, but he's sick. He's very sick.
Catherine Cryer with the story of Fidel Lopez, robbed of his health, his business, and the American dream. A year and a half after the LA riots, he's still the forgotten victim. Those stories tonight, November 5th, 1993, after this brief message.
So when Grandpa retired, he took a trip around the world. He sent me this costume from Austria. And my sister got this from Japan. Yes, Miss Othmar, the trip was expensive, but Grandpa has a MetLife annuity. Yes, a MetLife annuity is tax-deferred, and your income can be guaranteed for life. Oh, yeah, he sent my dog something, too. Get Met, it pays.
We begin with one of the most important that happened to Fidel Lopez. Would you try to forget and move on as he is doing? Or would you follow the example of Californian Mary Lou Holty? She's determined to take back the streets her way. And Tom Jarrell has her story next.
A wonder drug that could help reduce minor arthritis pain so the Panthers wouldn't lose their star shortstop. One that could relieve headaches so more boys could come out to play. A drug that studies show reduces the risk of second heart attacks. Imagine a drug that holds answers to all these ailments so families could gather for years to come. A wonder drug? Yes, it's genuine Bayer aspirin. The wonder drug that works wonders.
Teenagers are 3 times more likely to die driving at night than during the day.
Kid? Kid? With me, kid?
Talk to your teenager about serious driving issues before someone else has to do the talking.
Someone call her parents.
It's the ultimate test of a household cleaner, the Polish sausage test. 409 Glass and Surface Cleaner not only cuts the grease, it cleans the glass, even grease on glass, without streaking. 409 Glass and Surface Cleaner. It cleans the grease, it cleans the glass.
Day 5, my private island. If there's something better, I haven't found it. Today, we were greeted by a goddess as we visited Royal Caribbean's private island. We returned to the ship about 4 p.m. I saw the captain on his daily walking tour. Tonight, I'll return to my cabin, relive today, and dream about tomorrow. Sweet dreams.
You've got some Royal Caribbean coming.
The Ragu chef created new Ragu Super Vegetable Primavera because we should all eat more vegetables. So his chunkiest sauce ever has vegetables, vegetables, and more vegetables. New Ragu Super Vegetable Primavera.
Saturday on ABC Sports, the world's top golfers head to Hawaii as coverage of the Lincoln Mercury Kapalua International begins. Then last year's loss to Wisconsin cost Ohio State a shot at the Rose Bowl. Now the Buckeyes are looking for the Big Ten title and revenge. Plus other key regional action in the South and West, all Saturday on ABC Sports.
Premiering Saturday. Wait, it's George Foreman.
Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
He's a real champ. It's the premiere of George.
If I don't thaw first. Hey, it's George Foreman.
Dougie Down. Then it's the show the critics call naturally funny. The season premiere of Where I Live, right after George, Saturday.
What crime does to us, what it did to the Lopez family, is instill fear. So is there anything we can do to combat crime? Late last night, the Senate endorsed a top of the bestseller list, How did he do it? What's he like away from the microphones? Rush as you've never seen him after this.
Lasers. Satellites. Cellular data networks. What exactly have we launched here? UPS Total Track. The only tracking system that can confirm delivery of your air and designated ground packages coast to coast in seconds.
Your package was signed for at 9:26 this morning by Mr.
The arms race may be over, but the package race is just heating up.
Women have always come to Kmart to get what they need. Today, they're coming to get what they want.
I think it's great.
Yeah, I like it. Very nice.
On the stitching. My holiday collection is as much fun to wear as it was to create. This cardigan is part of it. I especially love the embroidery.
I think it's great. This is wonderful.
The layering shell is sleeveless. It feels so good on.
Lower the door.
And what's really exciting is fashion like this at the store that invented low prices.
More tea, Daddy?
Sure, honey. Fill her up.
A short while ago, Mike Ward had a headache, but he couldn't postpone his tea party with one of the town's best hostesses, so he took a Motrin IB. The same medicine as in the Motrin doctors have prescribed for years, but in non-prescription strength. And now that his headache's gone, he can concentrate on the things that really matter.
Good tea, huh, Daddy?
It's excellent tea, Becky. Excellent.
Motrin IB, the relief of Motrin in non-prescription strength.
You need two hands to count all the special rates and discounts on Allstate car insurance. For more than one car, pickup trucks, anti-lock brakes, airbags. Good drivers, excellent drivers with Allstate home insurance. And retired drivers over 55. Just pick up a phone and call an Allstate agent for details. For lots of ways to save, you're in good hands with Allstate.
Saturday on an all-new Commish.
Horizon, son. They're taking us over.
When Tony's friend is accused of a hate crime,
I did not shoot Aoki.
Tony calls out the troops to prove his innocence.
I need you to help me smoke him out.
Ernest Borgnine on the Commish, Saturday.
Monday on day one, when California banned assault weapons, one manufacturer found a way to get this weapon out on the street. Very deadly, very legal. How could this happen? Forrest Sawyer on day one, Monday at 8, 7 Central.
He's been called the most dangerous man in America. Private life. When 2020 continues, after this from our ABC stations.
This is an Eyewitness News Brief brought to you by Toys R Us. Now here's John Drury.
Good evening. Tonight at 10, stalked and kidnapped. Now a new development in the search for a young mother missing from a Chicago suburb. Then dangerous chemicals used to dry clean our clothes. They're getting into the air we breathe.
I'm concerned what it's doing to my lungs.
Tonight, the dirt on dry cleaning, plus how the new Bulls championship rings were made, and a wintry weekend forecast when you join Marianne Childers and me tonight at 10.
Something's coming. Something so big, you won't know what hit you. And it's coming this Sunday, right to your front door. The world's biggest toy catalog from Toys R Us. Stocked with $491 worth of coupons. Save $25 on the Power Wheels Jeep Sandblaster, $10 on the Play School Dollhouse, and $5 on the Fisher-Price Radio Control Racer, plus more coupons for bikes and dolls and games. You can also drop in for a toy catalog at your Toys R Us store.
I never was one for sleeping in.
Every morning, Bert Morrow does what he's been doing for years. It makes him feel better.
It's not in my nature to sit around on my duff.
Eating a Chiquita banana every morning also makes him feel better. Its magnesium and valuable potassium help give him what he needs to enjoy the slow-paced life of a retiree.
Maybe when I'm 100, I'll take up shuffleboard.
Chiquita bananas, quite possibly the world's perfect food.
Nobody does it like you, the way that you do. Hoover, nobody does it like you.
From ABC News, 2020 continues. Once again, Barbara Walters.
He's the man. Rush Limbaugh is, once you have heard him, you can't ignore him. We'll be right back.
Hey, you can see why new Ripple Crisp cereal is not the same old flake. Ordinary flakes are flat. They meet milk, the crunch goes downhill. Ripple Crisp is different. Only Ripple Crisp has ripples. See? Ripples keep it crunchier. And crunchier means you can savor that lightly sweet corn taste down to the bottom of the bowl. New Ripple Crisp. Golden corn or honey bran. Ripples make it crunchy. Crunchy makes it good.
This is the perfect time to try my new Polaroid Captiva. Smile!
Hey, where's the picture? There's no picture? Did you see the picture come out? How can that be a Polaroid camera if there's no picture?
It doesn't look like a Polaroid camera.
It's not a Polaroid camera.
Introducing the new Polaroid Captiva. It's sleek, it's stylish. Its pocket-sized pictures stay in a special compartment till you take them out, so you're free to shoot and shoot.
Maybe if you shake it.
Yeah, shake the camera. The new Polaroid Captiva. The pictures stay in till you take them out.
This is hydroplaning in less than an inch of water, and they're being pulled by Goodyear all-season AquaTread radials. AquaTread's deep groove design channels water away as you drive for outstanding traction. Hydroplaning, AquaTreading. Think about it.
Question: if your cold pill's so good, how come your symptoms keep coming back? Because your pill doesn't work 24 hours. Introducing Effidac 24, the first cold tablet so effective just one works 24 hours. Look, Sudafed drops off after 6 hours, Tavist-D after 12. So your symptoms keep coming back, but just one Effidac gives consistent relief for 24 hours. So your symptoms don't come back. New 24-hour Effidac keeps cold symptoms from coming back.
People around Flat Rock, Michigan feel more secure driving the Mazda 626. They make them themselves, so they put dual airbags in every one of theirs. And every one of yours, too.
It won the Academy Award for Best Picture. It's this year's television event of the season. Now see it as it was meant to be experienced with never-before-seen footage. It's the world television premiere of Kevin Costner's Dances with Wolves, Sunday at 8, 7 Central.
Tuesday, a different side to your favorite stars.
Arrested, tried, sentenced. What was it like for you?
It was horrible to me. Horrible. Tim Allen, Julia Roberts, and Whitney Houston.
Wow.
An all-new Barbara Walters special Tuesday.
An update now. More than a year ago, Lipton will release its findings next week, and the Department of Veteran Affairs plans an investigation as well. As for the two soldiers you just saw, more than 2 years after their return from the Persian Gulf, their condition remains the same. We'll be right back.
Save right now. Buy 3 Goodyear tires at the regular price, get the 4th tire free. That's right. Buy any 3 of these Goodyear tires at the regular price and get the 4th free. 4 for 3 now. Hurry, sale ends soon.
Need new glasses? Let LensCrafters pay for your eye exam. Just bring us your prescription and exam receipt from the doctors next to LensCrafters or any eye doctor, and we'll deduct up to $45 from your new LensCrafters glasses. Let LensCrafters pay for your eye exam. Hurry, offer ends Thanksgiving Day.
Introducing the new Shell MasterCard from Chemical Bank. With this MasterCard, when you buy something you want, you earn something you need. Free Shell gasoline. With the new Shell MasterCard from Chemical Bank, average drivers could save 10% of their yearly gasoline costs. Use the card just 6 times a year, and there's no annual fee. The Shell MasterCard from Chemical Bank, the card that earns free gasoline.
Good evening, I'm Marianne Childers.
And I'm John Drury. Next on Eyewitness News, kidnapped at gunpoint. Tonight, a new clue surfaces about a young mother missing for 2 days. Also, new videotape out tonight of the stadium stampede in Madison.
And then the dirt on dry cleaning. See why living near a dry cleaners can be dirty and dangerous. Channel 7 Eyewitness News is next.
There is so much happening in this week's Paul Poundstone show, there's barely time to tell you about it, but we'll try. Lily Tomlin plays a nurse. Al Green sings Let's Stay Together. I tell Carl Lewis I'm going to kick his butt. Senator Simon talks about the government, and there's so much great stuff, you'll just have to watch the Paul Poundstone show this Saturday on ABC.
Monday night, as you know, is day one, and here with a preview of the upcoming program is host Forrest Sawyer.
Monday on day one, did you ever think you could actually reverse heart disease without surgery or even drugs?
One leading doctor says you can, and even insurance companies are now betting he's right. A radical new plan to save your life, Monday on Day One.
Thank you, Forrest. And also, don't forget to watch.
Here. This is ABC News Nightline, brought to you by Acura.
Paying for quality can be a difficult decision at first. But over time, it gets a lot easier to live with. Acura. Some things are worth the price.
Man, when I get a cold, it's a killer cold. I'm not taking a 4-hour pill like Actifed. For Sudafed, it wears off too quick. I take Contact. Man, I'm out there all day. Need something that works 12 hours, and Contact works 12 hours. It relieves the congestion in your head. You know, your ruddy nose. The 4-hour medication, take it in the morning. Get to work, it's gone. Take a Contact and it'll take you through the whole day.
One Contact gives you 12 hours of time-released relief.
No work, no pay.
Contact helps turn sick days into work days.
Could you spare 90 minutes? It could spare your child's life. Peter Jennings with a live ABC News special for the whole family. Kids in the Crossfire. Tomorrow morning.
Hello, Bill? Let me call you back.
Try me later on my car phone.
I'm away from my desk right now. Leave a message.
Finally, there's a wireless system that makes your office phone as mobile as you are. Freedom Link.
Hey, Bob, it's good to hear from you.
Freedom Link, exclusively from Cellular One, gives you a cellular extension to your office phone that lets you receive calls on your office line.
Yeah, Ben here.
No matter where you are, even outside the office.
Good point. I'll check those coordinates when I get over there.
Freedom Link, the latest telecommunications breakthrough from Cellular One.
In the race to sell homes, experienced agents do better than others. That's just the way it is. RE/MAX Associates across North America lead the real estate industry 3-to-1 in sales per agent. So who stands tall above the others in experience? Who do you think? If you're looking for a winner, look for RE/MAX. Out in front.
Everyone whose home survived the wildfires in Topanga Canyon agrees on this.
I think everyone who lives up on these streets just...
War this week. I'm Dave Marish for Nightline in Los Angeles.
Save right now. Buy 3 Goodyear tires at the regular price, get the 4th tire free. That's right. Buy any 3 of these Goodyear tires at the regular price and get the 4th free. 4 for 3 now. Hurry, sale ends soon. It kills the germs that cause bad breath. It fights plaque. It battles the gum infection, gingivitis. It's Listerine antiseptic. It's there to protect you.
As this is said to be the decade families will be hunting for real value, Volvo thought it best to make that search a little easier. Introducing Volvo Affordable Pricing. Available on new 1994 cars, it's Volvo's way of hitting families right where it helps.
Monday on Day One, when California banned assault weapons, one manufacturer found a way to get this weapon out on the street. How could this happen? Day One, Monday.
Coming in the...
Hi, I'm Kate Jackson for the new Mercury Sable.
Cut, next.
I'm Kate Jackson for the new Mercury Sable.
Oh, jeez, next.
Well, at least they got the car right. The original. The design-leading Mercury Sable.
Now you can lease Mercury Sable for only $269 a month for 24 months. Sable offers a fuel-efficient V6, standard dual airbags, and more.
Accept no substitutes. Drive the original. The design-leading Mercury Sable at your Lincoln Mercury dealer now.
Right now, McDonald's has a breakfast deal that's almost as good as going home to see Mom.
When Charlie's home, I give him something to eat and his choice of beverages.
McDonald's gives you a delicious Egg McMuffin and your choice of a large coffee or small Minute Maid orange juice. For a limited time, it's only $1.75.
Of course, I bring him his favorite paper.
McDonald's adds the Daily Chicago Tribune, making the whole deal just $2.
Oh, I charge more than that.
Hurry in for the Daybreak deal. What you want is what you get at McDonald's today.
It's the grand finale
of Harlem Furniture's 81st
anniversary celebration.
And we're offering our very best
high-style furniture
at our very lowest prices.
Total luxury.
Total comfort.
Living room furniture.
Half price.
Absolutely breathtaking bedrooms.
Half price.
The finest dining rooms.
And dinettes.
Half price.
Quality children's furniture.
Half price.
All new home theater.
And motion furniture packages.
Half price.
Half price during Harlem Furniture
grand finale.
81st anniversary celebration.
Sale positively ends Monday at 9.
Harlem Furniture, you like our style.
There are the fires, the earthquakes, the mudslides, all environmental disasters that make home building especially challenging in Southern California. It was not surprising then that Eric Wright, an architect and the grandson of Frank Lloyd Wright, would create a house especially built to withstand Southern California's home-wrecking calamity.
All the way down to the ocean.
For Nightline, this is Judy Muller in Malibu.
I'll be back in a moment.
Ford announces the news truck buyers have been waiting for. The best lease ever on Ford F-Series pickups. Now you can lease America's #1 pickup, Ford F-Series, for $229 per month for 24 months, but only for a limited time. These trucks are loaded with features including driver's side airbag, V8 engine, automatic transmission, air conditioning, and the XLT package. Get the best of terms on the best-selling trucks in America. Drive home this loaded F-Series XLT for $229 per month. See your Ford dealer now.
A new chapter has begun in Merrill Lynch's history in Asia. We are the first American securities firm invited to open an office in mainland China. Being there gives our financial consultants a different perspective, which makes a difference for our clients. The difference is Merrill Lynch.
This simple outside says inside you'll find a lasting commitment to performance. The Intel 486DX2 processor, power for today's hottest software, and the Intel Pentium processor for the next generation of compatible power. That's Intel, the computer inside.
Here again are Pierre.
The Wizard of Oz, sponsored by Pampers Faces, the first developmental diapers for newborns, infants, crawlers, and walkers, helping babies grow up dry and happy every step of the way.
This is my Katie. I remember that morning. She slept through the night and woke up dry for the first time in ages. It must have been her new Pampers Ultra Dry Thins. I never thought a diaper this thin could help stop leaks and keep her this dry right through the night. But these new Pampers do. They're nearly 50% thinner, with a unique Ultra Dry layer that turns white as it dries. So they work like no Pampers ever to help stop leaks. And that means Katie stays drier. That was a very special morning for Katie and me that turned into a very special memory.
Try new Pampers Ultra Dry Thins for girls.
Pampers for dry and happy babies. Big girls.
Tear-free Perk Plus for kids.
They don't cry.
Easy on eyes.
Big girls. They don't cry.
Tougher on tangles. Loved by kids.
Your favorite styles and new cool comfort too. Make no mistake, you're really gonna
introduces Cool Comfort Briefs to keep you cooler all day long.
Nothing's worse than a congested, dry, irritated nose. That's why there's new Afrin Extra Moisturizing Nasal Spray. Afrin works 4 times faster than the leading cold tablet. Plus, it soothes and relieves. Afrin, because you shouldn't have to wait to breathe.
Here in Hidden Valley, we've discovered the secret that gets kids to eat their salads. Introducing new